It is about time. We've finally got information about the mid-season update and collection event, and there's some decent stuff coming, honestly. There's going to be plenty of content, which is nice to see for a collection event. So, let's take a look into it. And also, by the way, it is a collection event, not one of these events. Thank you, Respawn. I can't believe I'm saying thank you for doing a collection event, but here we are. So, first, let's break down the skins and content, and then the patch notes, because the patch notes are kind of what we needed, but I don't think they're as spicy as the skins coming in this event, because the skins are honestly everything I wanted from the concept of the event. The concept of the event is legends swapping skins with each other, so we have Ulta wearing Octane's outfit, which is awesome, and it really fits her. It stays true to Octane, but fits Ulta really well. Revenant is actually wearing Conduit's base skin, and for some reason he becomes a cat as well when wearing Conduit's skin. I guess Conduit just has a cat vibe about her. The developers really went off of these skins. It does really fit the theme of swapping legends really well. One absolutely crazy one which took me a minute to get is Fuse now has a crypto skin. It doesn't look like a crypto skin at the start, but when you stare at it, it really does. He has the grey stuff on his neck, the robotic bits, and also the green lining of his jacket. He also has a mustache, and I must say, this is the best Fuse mustache skin ever. I'm definitely picking this one up. I don't think this one will take you long to get. This is Ashe combined with the Valkyrie Birthright skin. You can see on her chest, it's got the same logo, but unfortunately, it seems this skin is only an epic. Despite this, it still looks really cool and does get its message across when you have a good look at it. We're not done yet though. One of the next skins in this event is Octane crossed with Ulta. This one actually goes extremely hard and does reveal to us that the legends are swapping skins with each other. So that means we have a Fuse Crypto. He is absolutely rocking that robot arm. Also, Crypto has a beard in this skin, and I think this is the first skin ever where Crypto has a beard, and I'm not sure if I like it, although there's probably another skin I'm just forgetting off the top of my head. So if we use our brains for a moment, that means this Conduit skin right here is her stealing, I think, this skin from Revenant, and it really suits her. But honestly, it took me a while to realize this was Conduit taking this specific skin. At the start, I thought she was taking this Loba skin. Still, cool style. One cool thing you might realize in this trailer that might not make it into game, I'm not sure, is that the legends who have swapped skins have also swapped personalities. So here we have an edgy Conduit pretending to be Revenant.
We all kill Kapatid. I just really enjoy it.
And then we have quite the opposite. Revenant pretending to be pretty cheery. When I first heard this, I kind of didn't put the pieces together, and I was like, what is happening to this dude? But no, they've just swapped personalities.
What do you say we give them something showy?
I'm not sure if this will reflect in game, but it would be cool if their voice line swapped when the skin was applied to them. Also, later in the trailer, it is revealed that Vantage has a skin, and I think this is her swapping with Caustic because she has like the green legs and also the yellow overalls. And honestly, despite this being an epic skin, it is a swap that really works. At a glance, she does kind of look like Caustic, and don't worry to those wanting a continuation of Ashe swapping with Valk, because we do have a Valk Ashe skin, which is probably the weakest out of them all, but this skin will be for free on the reward track. Before I show you all the free rewards, there is one reward at the end of the collection event. If you buy everything, you will get the Lifeline Mythic skin. I'm gonna be real, it's one of the weakest mythic skins, but the finisher is really cool because Doc just goes ham. It's honestly quite grim, but I like it. And this finisher may be giving us a hint into the Lifeline rework that is coming up, where apparently Doc is going to become a lot more weaponized. Because this is a modern mythic skin, it does also come with a dive trail that you can use on any legends, and the dive trail is going to be a big DNA strand. There's definitely a scientific name, and I'm going to get roasted because I didn't say the scientific name now. In the trailer, after the Prestige skin is shown, we do get to see the Vantage counterpart of the Caustic skin. This is Caustic Vantage. Pretty hard, honestly, and it does kind of fit Caustic anyway, because he just seems like the type of guy who would rough it out in the wilderness if he had to. Also, just looping back to the voice lines I was talking about earlier, in this scene here, we can hear Lifeline with a very grim voice line and a very grim tone. I wonder if this is reflective of the story that's going on in Apex Legends, that she's just become kind of jaded with everything.
Life is meant to die. I know that now.
Onto the patch notes, content, and free stuff now though, because there is a reward tracker in this event, meaning there's loads of free rewards that you simply get by playing the game. We have a holo spray, a banner frame, another holo spray, a charm, some crafting, some stars, an epic repeater, and the Ashe Valk skin we previously talked about. Basically, if you simply play the event, you'll just level up the pass anyway, to be honest. This is the active store tab, and now let's get onto the content because I'm fed up of talking about skins. Quads is being added to the game, meaning we have 4-person lobbies. lobbies and 4-person teams right now. There's one thing that may annoy you about quads, but we'll talk about that after we go over the good things. Apparently the loot pool has improved to give everybody the ammo, attachments and healing items they need, otherwise they'll be fighting over it, and there will be blue and purple kitted weapons on the floor. Also, Respawn aren't removing tridents for this mode, they just say the 4th person will have to walk, which is pretty funny. But Valkyrie's ult has been updated to support 4 people, which is pretty solid and will make Valk very useful in this mode for rotations. Apparently other legend abilities have been updated for 4 people, although off the dome I can't really think of what they're talking about. But quads does take over duos, meaning no duos until the end of the season. Don't worry though if you're enjoying solos, it is coming back as an LTM while quads is still on from the 9th of July to the 22nd of July. I'm sure the whole quads mode is going to have some mixed reactions, but maybe once again if people enjoy it, it could become permanent to some degree, or at least an LTM that comes into the game a bit. That's not the only content coming this season, believe it or not. Respawn are releasing something called a ranked rumble, which is going to start on August the 3rd and run till August the 6th. This is going to be similar to the rumble we had not long ago, but it's going to be ranked. With this version of rumble, you can actually squad up with your friends and you have 10 ranked rumble matches to get your rank. Each ranked tier seems to have their own leaderboard and a unique badge, so this will be a free badge if you want to grind it a bit. During ranked rumble, normal ranked will be locked. You won't be able to play ranked, you'll only be able to play rumble, which is strange, but rumble will not affect your ranked RP or placement. It's strange that Respawn are already announcing an LTM that's going to be active at the end of the season, and it makes me worried that we're only going to get one collection event this season, which is this collection events. Hopefully my worries are not true, but god, I hope we don't have another dry month of Apex. Also, we did get patch notes, and there's one nerf that everyone's going to be happy about, and now I've said that, a lot of you probably know what I'm going to talk about. But first of all, in the care package, the purple light marker was added, we have a new gold weapons rotation, and end rings have a more even distribution throughout the map now, meaning each quarter of the map now has a 25% chance of getting selected. So if you ever felt like certain areas of the map had end zones more than others, that should no longer happen. There has also been a loot redistribution for survival slot items. The G7 has had a buff, and make sure to pick this thing up because this is definitely going to be a weapon you want to use now. The damage has been increased by 1, and also the rate of fire has been increased, and the recoil has been changed to accommodate the rate of fire, although I don't think you'll notice the recoil thing for the most part. They said they basically just want to beef up a bit because the G7 has felt underwhelming. Seriously though, make sure to pick this weapon up by the time the update comes out because you need to try it. The Havoc has been nerfed. Everybody rejoice, the Havoc has been a big complaining point of the season, and they've nerfed it. The way they did was through reducing the mag sizes, so now no mag is 20 shots instead of 24, white mag 24 instead of 28, blue mag 28 instead of 32, and purple mag 32 instead of 36. The Havoc is now a lot less effective, but the main systems of the gun are still functioning like normal. You just have less bullets to play with, you need better accuracy. It's still going to be a good gun, but you need to be a good player. The longbow now does more headshot damage, the R99 has reduced hipfire randomness, so it might feel a bit more consistent if you pick it up. Finally, the R99 was not nerfed, it was kind of buffed. The Rampage has seen some changes to its animations, so now there's less vertical visual recoil when you shoot it while aiming down sights. With the fully kitted purple and blue weapons, Respawn have made some good improvements. Now the Peacekeeper doesn't spawn with a 2x but a 1x instead, and the charge rifle spawns with a 4 to 8x instead of a 2 to 4x. Thank you, that was needed. I was fed up of throwing 2x's off my Peacekeeper. Respawn made a pretty crazy change on top of this, which a lot of people are going to look over, but it's a heavy change. The 4 to 10x digi threat no longer scans people through smoke or gas. So, to those Bangalore players who sit in smoke with a digi threat, you can no longer shoot out of the smoke with literally zero repercussions. You're done for, bro. We had some big balance changes, like if you're in Altar's Void, you will get affected by the EMP from Crypto. Bangalore got a heavy change. Now anybody in her smoke will have a white highlight only visible to other players in smoke and within 20 meters while in the smoke. Basically, smoke meta is dead. Bangalore is dead. What is going on? This is a big change just to randomly throw in a mid-season update, but there you have it. Bangalore is definitely going to fall off, especially in higher level games now. To counteract this to some degree though, Bloodhound's ult no longer scans people in smoke, so I guess that balances it out a bit. And Houndy has had some perk changes that you can pause and read if you care. Basically though, too long didn't read, Bloodhound Bangalore meta dead. On top of this, Paffy and Rev had some perk changes. These are the active maps, these are the active mixed mixtape maps, and here are some minor balancing changes in ranked. In the bug fix section, Respawn did say that players will no longer be able to shoot enemies while safe behind cover, which was an issue, which was like a TikTok trend where people would shoot other people from behind cover. It was a glitch, it was bad. Thank you Respawn for fixing that. Also got some changes because her portal wasn't perfect, and also Catalyst got some minor changes to refine her spike interactions. Also now every mixtape mode lasts for 10 minutes, and there was some spawn logic changes and lockdown changes to the mixtape modes. And yeah, that's it. Honestly, this update's looking good. We have lots of content, fixes we actually wanted, and also some weird changes to Bangalore. So we'll have to see how it goes, and if we get another collection event this season, which I'm really hoping for, but it doesn't seem likely. So are you going to get any certain skins from this event? And subscribe to keep updated.